2303 from kicksoncourt.com. Today we have a quick look at the upcoming Air Jordan 3 Retro in the white and fire red colorway. Last time these released was back in 2006. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here's just a quick look. I grabbed these over at sneakercrew.com. I made a pre-order and they just arrived, so I believe these come out August 3rd. And I remember when these came out in 2006, I did not get them, and every time these come out, or not every time, but like this is like the second time, but like this time I was kind of like on the fence. But when I was looking at my Air Jordan 3 set, this was literally like the only original colorway that I did not have, so I figured why not? Might as well just kind of complete the set, you know what I mean? I kind of like doing that anyways. I have all the OG 12 colorways and 13 colorways, and if they would re-release the Columbias, I would have all the original 11 colorways and all that kind of stuff. So, but that's just my opinion and all that stuff. So, I don't know if this is like a must cop, but as far as like actually having a complete set, if you're a collector, then yes, it might be. I don't really collect just because I think that collecting is keeping things brand new, but I do wear my stuff, but I do like having like a complete like set of stuff. But any changes? Basically, perforations are a little bit different, and the color of gray is a little bit different from the last release. Is it something that's hugely noticeable? I don't know. I mean, not really. The other difference is just that the top of the tongue here is tumbled leather, and this is just like the the white cements that released back in 2011. So. But yeah, paint's a little different. Paint is kind of weird as far as like quality goes, like material quality. Material quality is nice. You have a nice tumbled leather here. I think this is probably like the nicest white tumbled leather that we've had on a Retro 3 in a while. And even the rand here is actually leather, which is great instead of like in synthetics. So the thing though is the craftsmanship's kind of off. Like this pair, just little things, like the eye right there is not painted all the way, and there's some other stuff I can't remember. Mostly it's the paint though. The paint job's kind of bad. Like you could see like brush strokes in it and stuff. Why is there always got to be a plane every time I'm trying to record a video? It's got to be a plane or a fucking bird. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Paint job is a little bit weak, in my opinion. Like, it's not too noticeable on the fire red part, but like the white part, you're probably not even going to be able to see it. Let me try to block some light. But you could just see like all of the strokes. I don't know how well this is going to come up, but it just looks bad in person. Why did they do it that way? I don't know. I don't really care either. So I'm just gonna wear these, and that's pretty much it. It's not anything really to complain about. It's just something that I figured would be good to point out for those that are really, really nitpicky about stuff. Come with the tag and all that stuff, just like all the other threes. And then inside, it is a red insole with a white Jumpman. Just a quick comparison. This is fire red Durabuck, and then we got the fire red paint here. They're pretty similar. So there's that. And just in case you're wondering if you haven't seen any like fire red shoes, like if you didn't get a chance to see those fire red 4s in person and all that stuff, so you don't really know how bright the red is, this is the Crimson 3s, and they are almost the same exact shade. These ones have a little bit more orange into the tint or the color hue, but than these guys here. But they are pretty bright. So I know that these sat on shelves for a while. So if you needed a kind of like a reference point, these are fairly similar to the level of brightness that this fire red will bring you. Alright guys, so there's just your quick look. Again, these come out August 3rd. If you wanted to, you can pre-order them over at sneakercrew.com. I think that they sold out of quite a few sizes already. This is an original colorway, so I'd expect them to sell out, which is why I pre-ordered. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Good quality materials, pretty, not so good craftsmanship. Jordan Brand has been on a roll lately, and this one they kind of fell off a little bit. So you know, but not everything's gonna be perfect. It's kind of like that win streak with Miami. You know, you got to lose sometime. So here it is with take another loss right there with Jordan Brand's craftsmanship. But overall, though, it's a clean retro, clean look, and yeah, can't really go wrong. So that is it. Stay tuned to On Feet. So until next time, guys, have a good one.